Go where? Taking where? He's not ready. He's sitting very well. Wait. Can you have a
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. How are we? Let me hope everyone is good. Uh, how's your weekend? The weekend has started, and I believe everyone is enjoying the moment. Subachidi, we're enjoying the weekend. Some people are crying. I saw someone saying the market is bad. I want to sell at loss. People are very funny. Someone wants to sell their coin at loss because the market is bad. Come on, what are you doing? Hmm? I realize it's because people don't understand the market. If people understood how this market works, they wouldn't be negative no matter the market. That's why for me, when someone new joins the business or wants to join the business, people usually ask this question. People usually ask a question. How much money am I going to make daily with this amount of capital I have? Do you get those questions? Do you know what my answer is always? For me, I don't answer daily income because I don't know it. However much capital you have, for me, I don't know how much you make in a day, but I can guess how much you can make in a month. That is 10 to 50%. Then they are like, why? Then I explain, because in the market, there are good days and there are bad days. Okay? So when someone joins the business and then bad days come, and then I'm like, you know what? You remember the bad days I talked about? These are the bad days. And yet it is true. Almost for the whole of this week, it has been bad. The market has been going down. Bitcoin coming from 47 to 40,000. So that's a very very critical time. However, that is normal. That is normal in the market. Who told the people that the market will be going up all the time? Ani Alibaba. Who told the people that crypto only goes up all the time? Never. Never, ever, ever. It can never happen. The market goes up, the market goes down anytime, any day. That's why when you are trading, I usually advise trade with good margin calls. Don't trade with 5% drop. That is suicide. You get my point? Don't trade with the 5%. Have 40%. Our people, your problem is you want to see all your money in the market. You want to see all your money in the market. You don't want insurance. I think today, this week, you have learned a very good lesson. why you need margin calls. Margin calls are very important to protect you in such a market. People are trading sub-bin in real time. They are making profits at this time. People who are trading wall warehouse, their robots are cutting negatives. That by the time the market goes up again, they just sell and make good profits. Why do you wait to learn the hard way? Someone wants to sell their coins at loss. My WLD is in negative 30%. It took all my $1,000. Now they want to trade, they want to lose $300 because of panic. They go on the robot. You know, when people are making these lousy decisions, they usually don't tell you, by the way. Someone goes on YouTube, they learn how to sell a coin manually. They go and sell it. And then their dollars is back, $700. They close their eyes. $300. I hate this business. After 3 days, WorldCoin goes back up. Boom! Shoo, 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 shoo. It hits their average price where they bought. And then they come back. How can I put this back? You're like, putting what back? You know, on Sunday, I had a problem and I withdrew money. You're like, what? So now I want to put it back. They have already made a loss. Why? Because people put emotions in trading. Do you know why we bought robots? Friends, do you know the reason why we bought robots? To avoid emotions in the marketplace. We human beings were emotional beings. When you see Bitcoin going down, you want to sell at loss. When you see Bitcoin going up, you want to inject in all your money. Those are the emotions we wanted to eliminate in this marketplace. That's why we bought robots. Robots don't have emotions. Robots move with strategies. You get my point? They are emotional beings. They are non-emotional beings. The robots, the artificial intelligences. If you told your robot, if the market drops to this level, buy, it will only buy if it hits that level. It won't buy before it hits it. But for we humans, if you see the market is moving very well, you tap money replenishment and inject in all your money. Those are emotions. Sometimes it can work. Most of the times it won't. Today, I wanted us to discuss what is floating loss. Mostly for our new people to understand what is floating loss. Floating loss is never a problem. Floating loss is an opportunity for us to buy more. Madam Alit is saying my answer to, I evaluate a monthly performance. Yeah, not a daily. For me, I don't know how much the robot makes in a day. If you have enough margin calls, you must be enjoying. Tell that one who want to sell at loss. Instead, add more capital with money. Yes, that's the answer. Yes, my brother, Vance. People want green markets always. Who told you the market will always be green? Now, if the market was always be green, when will your robot buy? Yesterday I was teaching someone and I told them, now, if you want the market to be always up, when will the robot buy? Because everyone is buying now. Who is selling? And when you are buying, whom are you selling? Who are you buying from? That means you are buying from someone who is selling. Now, the case is this. If the sellers are more, the market goes down. If buyers are more, the market goes up. Is that very difficult to understand? Actually, for me, the reason why I love the CFX and WorldCoin is because these are the coins which go down and buy all your margin calls. Then they go up and sell. Just like WLD is doing now. For people who are trading WLD, you watch it. It has come down and bought all of the margin calls. Now the status is saying all margin calls are bought. We are waiting to sell. Then it's going to go back. Boom, 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 boom. Boom! It sells. What is it selling? It is selling what it bought down. Simple mathematics. Eh? I'm not very good at mathematics. But I think that is a very simple strategy. When the market goes down, our robots buy. For me, this is what I think. If someone was controlling crypto, I would advise them, please drop the market every week. at the beginning of the week, so that on the weekend we sell and we make profits. Please do it. Every Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, drop the market 50%. Then on the weekend, make it go up 60%. If I knew the person who controls crypto, but of course no one does. That is the beauty of the business. When the market doesn't go down, you want to buy. So today I want us to understand what is floating loss. What is floating loss? What is floating loss? Let me go to I love this. I love this logo. Look at it. Man, this app is beautiful. Did you know that, you people? My goodness, Royal Q. The way it opens, it's like a sci-fi movie. This app is magical. My goodness, look at the app. Look at the market. By the way, the market is recovering. Why is it recovering now? I wanted some people to keep learning. Yeah? Market is not a very good teacher. It should be down up to the next weekend so that people can learn. Yeah? This guy has not taught them very well. Now it is coming back. That's not good. I'm joking. Some people will hate me. Like, look at that guy. Maybe like, strategy. Are you seeing the red? Coins are in red. What is floating loss? I want you to look. Let me tap my coin, WLD. Look at WLD. It is saying a word floating. Why is it saying floating profit? Not floating loss. Okay, floating profit is in negative. Negative 20%. Why? Because we are in a return rate of negative 15%. The robot injected in $139. So it is making a negative of $21. If you decide to sell this coin at loss, that loss will apply on your Binance. If you decide to leave it, if the market goes up, the floating loss will decrease back to floating profit. Am I communicating to someone? But of course, the question is, what is floating loss exactly? What is floating loss? I want everyone on this Zoom, so that by the time it ends, you really understand what is floating loss. Let's go to our TradingView. TradingView is an application you can download on your phone. This application helps you to look at the market in a broader way. All apps like RoyalQ and Binance, they give us a TradingView part, but it is so minimized. But with this application, a fuller one, it can show you the real market and how it is working. Now let's look at BTC. What is BTC? BTC USD. I want BTC USDT. BTC USDT. BTC USDT. What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is the mother coin. Bitcoin is the mother coin. Man, this coin was going to 50K the past 2 weeks back. Now look where it is. Mama Fina, we want to. So Bitcoin is the mother of all cryptocurrencies. In 2008, someone who invented crypto, Satoshi Nakamoto, we don't know whether he's a man, a woman, an organization, a country, we don't know. A CIA agent, we don't know who he is. Satoshi Nakamoto introduced cryptocurrency in the world. It was the first time to see this thing. No one has ever thought about it. No one has ever thought about such an idea. Then boom, in 2008, November 1st, he introduced crypto. And his first cryptocurrency was called Bitcoin. He only created 21 million Bitcoins. 21 million Bitcoins. In 2009, people started getting information about cryptocurrency. They started learning Bitcoin. Some of them started getting it, started buying it, started getting it on the internet, and then they stored it on their ledgers, on their wallets. 2010, Bitcoin, which was at zero price, it started going up. It hit $1. It was in the news. Bitcoin now, $1. So if someone had 5,000 Bitcoins, they could rush and sell it. They get like a 5K. They go around in the town. They're like, there is an online money. I have sold it and I made $5K. Then boom, 2011, Bitcoin hit $10. It hit $100, 1,000, 10,000. Can you imagine? So someone who sold their 5,000 Bitcoins at $1, they're like, wish I kept it. Because if Bitcoin hit $10,000 and you had 5,000, how much is that money? That is $5 million, right? 5 million or 500,000? I think 500,000. So, like, people started getting serious about it. They're like, man, what's this? This thing is growing so fast. That was Bitcoin for you. So Bitcoin is the mother of all cryptos. All cryptocurrencies which were invented after, which were created after, they were all following the Bitcoin technology, like Ethereum, like SLP, like XRP, like BNB for Binance, like there are very many coins, like Solana, the gaming coin. Gamers, that is your coin. Buy it, hold it. We have very many coins. SHIB, Dogecoin for Elon Musk, and very many other coins. CFX, Chinese coins. They are all following the Bitcoin technology. Now, this what's up. When Bitcoin goes up, all coin go up. When Bitcoin goes down, all crypto go down. Because Bitcoin is the highest, it has the more money in the crypto world. It has over $600 billion. You know, I want you to understand these things from the core. Let's go to our Binance. Then you scroll down this network. We tap on BTC. We tap on information. They're showing us that the market cap of Bitcoin, are you looking at the market cap here? The market cap of Bitcoin is $813 billion. $813 billion. So today, Bitcoin has the more money in the crypto space, because the crypto space, you might find when the whole market cap of all cryptocurrencies is like $1.2 trillion, but Bitcoin alone almost has a half and a quarter of the whole market cap. It has like 70% of it, because $813.55 billion are all in one are all in one currency, Bitcoin. What is the market dominance? That is 49.77%. So when was it issued? It was on 11/10. It was on 1st November 2008. All-time high. When was that? It was at $68,789. That was on 10th November 2021. All-time low. When was that? In 2010, 14th July. It went to 0.04. In July 2010, one Bitcoin was at 0.04. Just imagine. if you were sober by that time. So whenever this coin goes down, all of the market goes down. They follow. I'm going to teach it to you. Look, this is a one-day candle. This is today, Saturday, yesterday, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, Sunday, Saturday, Friday, Thursday. That's a candle for Thursday. Have you seen it? When you see red candles, that means the market was going down. So the market from Thursday last week has been going down up to date. From where it came from 47, almost 46,000, back to 41,000. Actually, it even hit 40,000 yesterday. 40,000 net. Let's look out for other coins, and we see.
we may expect it to go to 39,000 before we push up. That's where the major support is. So in case it happens, we shouldn't worry.
Hey, people, you should not worry. We don't want to hear those stories of selling at loss. Let's look at Solana. People who are trading Solana. Have you seen that it is the same trend? Have you seen that? It is the same trend. Solana. Let's look at WLD. Have you seen that it is the same trend? Same trend. And you know what's up? When Bitcoin goes down, these guys double the energy. When Bitcoin goes down 2%, for them, they go 8. When it goes down 10%, for them, they... They can go down 20%, even 30%. Look at WLD, what it has done. My goodness. Down total from $4 to 2.2. Which other coin people trade more? CFX, USDT. At least CFX has been struggling. CFX has been struggling with its support and resistance. But you see, it's not going so up. It's still struggling with the market. This coin is good. So that means if Bitcoin breaks, it might have a very good arm. And then reversal can happen still. So trade with caution. Please, people who are injecting money in the coin, all your money in one coin. You people, what do you think? That comes in your mind when you see such a market dropping. Because someone said that you're danger. Bitcoin never mukanga. I think those guys have the same slogan. So, you see, the whole market goes down following Bitcoin. So, I want you to understand that we are in a volatile market. You know what's up? Everyone thought that when they approve the ETFs, the market will just push up. This is what happened. When they approved the ETFs, we had a lot of sales of Bitcoin because people thought that the market is going to go up. So sellers started selling, and in big quantities. In bigger quantities. Because BlackRock injected in billions of dollars. But the market has not moved that up. Why? Too much sellers. So whenever you are trading, I want you to think about this market. That is not for your grandmother. This market is not your friend. I want you to use this slogan when you are trading. The market is not your friend, and the market is not your enemy. So please act accordingly. Trade with care. Trade with a strategy. Don't just enter the market far. You're going to cry for us in the group. You are always going to be crying, floating loss, post pictures. That's not the problem. That is business. Now, when this happens, what's up? Royal Q will show you what we call floating loss. It will go in negative. That's why in the trade settings of Royal Q, we have what we call margin calls. Most of our trainings, we teach about margin calls. that if I'm having $1,000, if I'm having $1,000, if I'm having $1,000, don't put all your money in a trade. Actually, you can even divide this money by 2. Do settings for $500 for each coin. Choose your 2 coins. Choose your CFX, choose your WLD. Each coin with a budget of $500. Even your $500, you don't inject all the money at once in the market. Divide it into margin calls, at least 4. At least 4. Otherwise, 500 can do up to even 20 margin calls. When each drop is buying with $25. What's wrong with that? Make your first buying amount $25. You have 20 margin calls covering 40%. You will never feel the what? The floating loss. Never. Why? If you are trading WLD and it came from $4, it started going up. It started going down up to 2.2. That is almost 40% negative. But since you had margin call, your robot has been buying in different levels. These are margin calls. If you are in sub-bin real time, your robot will be selling some of them. If you are in a warehouse, your robot will not keep you in a higher negatives. You know why? If you are in WLD, you have a budget of $500. You're having 4 margin calls. The robot buys the first margin call at 2%, the second at 5%, the third at 15%, the fourth at 18%. That is 40%. If the market goes down 2%, the robot will buy this first margin call and the 2% will go away. If the market goes down 5%, the robot will buy the second margin call and even the 5% will go away. I mean the negative. If the market goes down 15%, the robot will buy another margin call. You will always be in a very small return rate in the negative. You will never exceed 7%. However, the market has been going down. What does that mean? If WLD goes up, gets a pump up a little bit, for you are out of market. You are selling. Your robot sells right away. It might even not sell at $4 where it was at before. It might even sell at 3 or 2 points. But it's making sure you are making crazy profits. Why? You have been buying this coin at a very good discount. One day, I was in high school, I remember, Nagalama Islamic Institute there in Kalaji. After Kalaji there is a very beautiful school there. I remember in high school, we had these ladies who were bringing food at lunchtime. They were allowed to come and sell food. So they come with the different types of food. So for you come with your 1K, you decide, give me this for 100, even here. You fill your plate with a variety. We are calling it a balanced diet because you were having different types of food on one plate. But for just 1K. Now, there are those ladies who are selling food, but they are selling it at a higher price. They would give you small quantity. Talking about prices. Food is expensive, blah, blah, blah. Then one day a lady came. This lady, we nicknamed her Warid. By then, there was a telecom network called Warid. Warid was new. But you know what Warid did? It made all companies collapse. MTN. It's my Airtel. Was it Zain by then? So, what did Warid do? This guy cut prices almost 80%. By then, to call someone and you talk for 30 minutes, you needed like 3,000 shillings. or 5,000 shillings airtime. But do you know what it did? It came, it was like, my line is free. Was it free? Was it 1,000? I think it was 1,000 to buy a line. After buying the SIM card, the day you buy a SIM card, you get 24 hours. Free calls. What did you worry? My goodness. People bought the SIM cards. After that, the guy brought another discount. It was like, now, if you put 1,000 only of airtime, I give you 24 hours. Free calls. Oh my goodness. You know what people did? Everyone was calling their friend using MTN to MTN. Please go to the street, buy Wadidi time. I want to jazz you a very good story. What are their stories? But they couldn't tell it to other people because of airtime. Then this guy had come in the marketplace and he changed everything. Discount. Imagine 24 hours. We were teenagers by then. You know, teenagers can talk on phone for 2 hours. Whatever they are talking, we don't know. Man, that lady came at school. He was selling food at the same price with the other guys, but with the higher quantity. With just 500 shillings, you could get a full plate of katogo. You know what happened? All buyers went to the other lady, Warid. We nicknamed her Warid. Man, our first ladies were selling food. They are looking at her. They usually came with food and went back with it. No one was buying it. Waridi had taken over the market. Why? She was selling at a discount. Why am I telling you this story? This is what the market has done for us. It has brought a Warid. Imagine you were trading Solana. Let me go to TradeView. Let me bring Sol, USDT. You look at this. Solana, the past 2 weeks, it was at one. Are you seeing that yellow line? It was at $123. Look right now. It has $90. Isn't that worried? Eh? You know, I want to see. I want to see the range. The market of Solana has dropped 30%. From $123 to $90. That is the pure worry that I was talking about. So if we were buying one Solana at $120, now you are buying it at $90. How much money are you saving? You are saving $30. That is 30% discount. Actually, many of us, we would be in line buying Solana. We would be in line adding more money on Binance to buy at a cheaper price. We would be like those guys at my school by then, when we were lining up at the other lady, the worried lady buying food, because Vash was selling food with higher quantity. That means at a discount. It was giving us enough food. Man, we are not even going to the kitchen to get food. The school food, it's white and yellow, white and orange food, portion beans. Why would I eat that food when Warid is selling only a full plate at 500 shillings? If whenever you see the market dropping, think about this story of Warid. Rush, put more money, buy at a cheaper price. The mistake people do, whenever they see Warid coming, they start becoming negative. Why is he selling 24 hours? Why is he giving me 24 hours free calls for 1,000? That is Illuminati. Do you have a problem? What's wrong with you? Are you okay? The market is down 30%. And you are removing money. Some people better kusabira. You get my point? Understand the business. If you do, you're going to enjoy it. Whenever you see the market dropping, that's an opportunity. for buying. I want you to go and read a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad. The guy said in that book, there was a market crash back then. I don't remember the year. I think in the early 2000s, there was a worldwide market crash. The stocks crashed. By then, there was no crypto. Many people didn't know Forex. There was no smartphones. So people were trading so much of stock exchanges. The market crashed. So if you had sell orders, your market was liquid. Your account was liquidated. I don't know even how those guys traded because people didn't have phones. That means traders had to be with a computer at home. Anyway, I don't know. So there was a market crash. When the market crash happened, we had the two kinds of people. We had the people who lost hope. Some people even committed suicide. Someone had injected in all their money in the market. The market dropped. They lost the money. They committed suicide. And then someone was like, wow, this is an opportunity to buy low. Robert Kiyosaki says that in that market crash, he bought a home at a very, very cheap price. When he bought a home, he renovated it a little bit because he bought it in the market crash. It was too cheap. He renovated it a little bit and then he rented it out. They started giving him money every single month. When the market crashes, some people see it as an opportunity. Those are the land people. Those are the people who think more. Those are the people who are knowledgeable. These are people who read, who are in training. Because they know when the market crashes, it is time for buying. Now, for the people who don't read, for the people who are always emotional, they commit suicide. Because in reality, if you sell a coin at loss, that is suicide we are talking about. You are committing suicide. You would be buying that coin at a cheaper price, but for you are committing suicide to get that so that you die. Now we are in 2024, the market is good. The market went back later on. Same concept. Why do we panic? That's why I usually advise people that the money you put in this business, take it as your saving account. If the market crashes and you don't have more money to buy more, please close your app. Get busy with the other things. When the market comes back, it will sell. But don't sell at loss. Because people are fun. They sell at loss and then they take their money back to the bank to sleep. And you're like, come on. Come on. What are these people doing? So please, that is what we call floating loss. What are the solutions of floating loss? When the market crashes, we have two types of solution. The first one, buy more. How do you buy more? Give margin calls. If you had only 20 margin calls and the market crashes, get more capital, add more 10 margin calls so that you can buy more at a cheaper price. If you're trading in Wall Warehouse, this will be more profitable. This will be more profitable. It will give you more profits. The second solution, patience. Be patient. Leave the market will come back. I remember in 2021, the market was at 69,000. In 2022, the market went down up to 15,000. If you were you and you had bought Bitcoin at 69 and it went back to 15,000, what would you do? If you were emotional, you would sell your Bitcoin, not so? And you were like, my Bitcoin to zero. And you know the internet is full of negative news. Bitcoin is crashing. We told you that. We told you people, it's going back to zero. People watch news. Why do people watch news, by the way? For me, I only watch Gatari Womf when I'm in my free time to laugh. You know, it's full of funny stories. And on YouTube, never live. For what? What am I going to find in the news? You tell me. These guys are going to collect all the negative news in the world and share it to you in 1 hour. You feed your mind with the whole negativity collected in a full day. compiled in 1 hour, and you do that to yourself every day, you can never make money with that type of thinking. Avoiding yours. So people were seeing Bitcoin crashing, they sold it. They sold that loss. You can check history for Bitcoin by then, 2022. People sold a lot of it. You know what's up? Bitcoin back to 48,000, 2024. How do you feel? How can you feel? Tell me. You sold it at 15, now it's back at 48. What would have been the best mindset if I had bought it? Because someone who can buy Bitcoin at $69,000, $69,000, that is 250 million shillings. This is not someone who's looking for food. This is an investor. If you bought Bitcoin at 69,000 and it's dropped at 15,000, come on, get the same amount. Come and buy it more. How much do you get? If Bitcoin went back to $15,000 and I brought back the same amount of $69,000, how many Bitcoins do I get? Let's go on calculator. 69,000 divided by 15,000. I would get 4.6 Bitcoins. How long do you think Bitcoin is going to hit back the 69,000? Do you know that by the end of this year, it might even double that money? You never know. Now you have collected more. You have 4.6 plus your 1 Bitcoin you bought in 2021. Now you have 5.6 Bitcoin. Then Bitcoin goes to, for example, 70K. You sell. You get out of the market. Imagine 70K times 5. How much is that? That is how business is done. Now the problem with people, what they do, they sell here. That's why now they have seen that the market is coming up at 48. Now they are bringing money to buy. Are you really a trader or you a gambler? This is a gambler. So you buy when the market is up. That's not a trader. Go in downtown and learn trading. In downtown, in my vacation, I worked with my uncle. We are selling jewelry for ladies. We could buy jewelry. You know, I thought by then that ladies, their jewelry is too expensive until I did that business. We could buy jewelry at 500 shillings and you sell it at 2,000 with a profit of 15. I'm not generalizing it. Some ladies, their jewelry is too expensive, like Madame Harriet. Just 1 pin for her. My goodness. Where do you buy it? Madame Harriet. I'm joking, by the way. We could buy it at 500 and you sell it at 2,000. But you know what happened? Many people learned this business and it was all over the street. It was all over the street. Actually, we were selling it at 3,000 at first. We were buying it at 500 and sell it to 3,000. So each earring had a profit of 2,500 shillings. Then it was all over the street. Everyone was selling it, blah, 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 blah. We cut the prices back to 2,000. Even someone with 1,500 would give them. You get the point. So, friends, we have to learn what is trading. Trading is buy low and sell. When floating loss happens, buy more or chill it. The market will come up. You are losing nothing. What you are losing is just time, not money. Here we don't lose money. You can lose just time. For example, that today the robot has made money. You lose today, not the money. And my advice is make it your goal to grow your capital. Capital is key. Many of the traders we have on the team, you people, we have small money, very small, very inclusive. My goal is to always grow capital. Whenever I look at the coin going down, I'm like, such an opportunity. I would buy more. That's what I said in my head. But other people are like, oh my goodness, my money, let me remove it. You get the point? Let's grow capital always. Make sure your monthly your capital grows from 100 to 200, 300, 400, 500, 1,000 to 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 10,000. The day you will have 10,000 on Binance and you are trading over 30 coins a day, you will never see floating loss again. Even if it is there, you will not realize it because your robots will be selling some coins every single day and it will be giving you results. You chill everything. Capital is key. Let us go and look for money. Let us have more capital in our robots so that it can buy more at a cheaper price. Hope you have understood what floating loss is. Floating loss is not a problem. Floating loss is buying time. It's buying, is seasoning. Season for buying. Our business has two seasons. Season for selling and season for buying. Now, this is season to buy. If we were farmers, this would have been season to sow seeds. The harvesting time is coming very soon. Only those who have been buying in this time of buying, they are the ones who are going to sell later when the market comes up. Let me hope my training has made sense. Make sure when the market becomes red, for you are buying, not crying. You see the market is red, buy. In that by the time the market becomes green, you have what to sell in the marketplace at a higher price. Unless someone has a question, my training is done. Anyone with a question? My brother Kalis has shared some information. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much for bringing me to the business. I'm grateful, bro. I'm seeing a difference. 1M in 1 month for free margin. Thank you for showing me the light. You're welcome, brother. I'm very humbled. Oh my God. Let me take a screenshot. Sometimes when we share these things, someone asks you, is this yours? There is a group where I share this information. You share it. You share when someone has made money and they have posted it in your inbox. And then someone is like, is this yours? Please show us yours. Come on. This is for my someone. Because if I show you mine, you will say, of course, you are convincing us. Thank you, Kalisa. Now, Kalisa, you have a job. Share this to other people, Cebu. Show this opportunity to other people so that you give them an opportunity too. I'm very humbled, brother. Thank you so much. Yusuf is like, by December this year, it's the long-awaited time. Hey, what do you mean, sir? What do you mean? Livingston was like, Pakalast. Yes, Pakalast. You remember that time? I found my agement here. We have suffered. Thank you so much, leaders. I think no questions. I'm seeing no questions in the chats. I'm going to say that thank you so much for attending this training. Let's go and look for capital. For me, that's what I always tell people. Let's go look for capital. Get to know your sente. To know swazi capital because let's go and look for money. It would be nice if our Binance reads $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 to get about to Chikuba. But with those money we are having in Binance, and we are just going to be complaining all the time. Have a great time. See you at the top. This training is recorded on YouTube. Royal Q Robot Game Changers. You can always go there and visit it with your leaders. Those leaders who have missed, you can share them the link. They come and watch it later. Have a great time. See you.